What happens when an iconic band like Oasis splits up in 2009 and the two frontmen go on to produce banging hits on their own? Well, you get the chance to make a playlist of the best of the Gallaghers. This is a 15-track journey through the solo careers of both Liam and Noel, from cinematic openers to punk fury glam experiments to tender ballads. This playlist proves that the music didn't stop when Oasis did. Now, Oasis means a lot to me. My brother and I, growing up right as they were actually breaking through in the UK, they really were the sound of the UK at the time in the mid and late 90s.
You're being hyped as the best band around at the moment. Is all the hype true?
Yeah.
It is?
Good. The best band about today on the planet. It's a fact.
My brother would sing Cigarettes and Alcohol to anyone that would listen, or to a tree, or just to himself to wear himself out after a night out. Those songs were the backdrop to our youth. They were scrappy, loud, full of heart and swagger. And now, after all these years, we finally get to experience it all again as they go on tour this summer, which is truly awesome. I've seen Liam twice, his solo show. Never actually seen Oasis, so I can't wait. Going to see them in Dublin in August. So let me know what you think to my pick of the best of the Gallaghers. Let me know if there are any songs you think I should have included, or songs you think in here are crap. I haven't done anything from BDI, I've kept it to their solo records, and I haven't done anything for Liam and John Squire either. I've kept it to their main albums. First track is Everybody's on the Run by Noel.
But you can't stop the bleeding. Everybody's on the run. Everybody's on the run. Hanging there low. You gotta hold on.
This is a great opening track for Noel's debut album. It really kicks things off for him. Cinematic strings recorded in Prague, produced by Dave Sardi, the same guy who worked with Oasis and Jet, and also Band of Horses. The song starts in the chord of C major, but it never really settles. It goes from C to E major, then to F, but always rising. It's a great tune. Bit of a weird video. I also know for a fact that Noel doesn't drive a car. I think he's said that openly everywhere. So a great opening tune, fantastic chorus. You've got to be strong enough for love. Absolutely love it. This is Liam's return to form in 2017, produced by Greg Kurstin, yes, the Adele guy. This track is all snarling vocals and grimy guitars. Liam described it as a gobful of attitude. It's live, it's electric. A line that really sticks out for me: you ain't worth the trouble. So much attitude. Liam is really the last great rock and roll star. What you see is what you get, and what you get is raw swagger and attitude. We love Liam because he's real. There's nothing made up, false, or pretend about him at all. He sings this way because it sounds good. He wears the clothes he wears because they look good. And if you don't like it, as Liam would say, you can just F off. So this summer is happening because I think he's really ready. I don't think he's a greedy soul after the money. I think that he's ready to get back into Oasis. He likes being in a band situation, and it does sound like Peggy's had something to do with this with her lads as well. So good on you, Peggy. And Greedy Soul, great track. Next up, we've got Black Star Dancing by Noel. Let's have a quick listen.
Nature is dancing, and it makes me sweat.
Such a nice groove, this bass line. Absolutely love it.
But we ain't done yet. But we ain't done yet. And we can ride on, we can ride all night. It's part of the game now. And we can ride on, we can ride on. You make me shine like a black star dancing. Wanna say now.
This is Noel cutting loose. It's a disco rhythm. It's got that glam attitude, probably inspired by David Bowie, In Excess and Talking Heads. Recorded at Abbey Road, driven by a minor funk groove. The bass is just so killer, so simple and hypnotic and powerful. The video is really fun, vintage British weirdness on TV, Bobby Ball, that kind of cabaret atmosphere reminds me of growing up in the early to mid 80s. So it's strange, but it's also really catchy. I think it's a brilliant track. Alright, next up we've got Bold from Liam, which is really a song that helped him break out as a solo artist. The story was he was in a pub in Ireland, and we'll see a little clip of this in a second, busting out some tunes surrounded by some old guys in the pub. His voice is really scratchy and tired, but you can feel the passion in this tune. So let's hear those side by side, the raw songwriter version followed by the studio version.
It's alright. It's alright. Yes, I know I've been bold. I didn't do what I was told. Yes, I know you soft soul. You didn't do what I was told.
So it's a slower song, warmer, more introspective, but still it's got that bite that we come to know and love from Liam. A confident groove, and the lyrics are great. I've been bold, I've been wrong. He's not afraid to be honest and just be open. The track won him a solo record deal. He doesn't try to write many songs, but when he does, they're great. We can think back to Songbird with Oasis. This is up there with those.
Track 5 is You Better Run.
See me, I live in wonder. I'm gonna meet you on the other side. Well, I'm gonna steal your thunder. You better run, you better hide.
Next up, we've got If I Had a Gun, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds.
If I had a gun, I'd shoot a hole into the sun. Love would burn this city down for you.
This is Noel's softer side. Not much is said of Noel's vocals, but he's really good. Whether he's singing backing vocals in Oasis or lead on his own, he's very, very good. He's got many invested hours. He's definitely done his 10,000 hours sat with the guitar singing along. He knows exactly what to do with his voice in different parts of a tune or an album. He can go from tender and subtle and emotional to more raunchy, even within the same line, which is something that Kurt Cobain used to do very well. Don't know if Noel wants to be compared to grungy bands like Nirvana, but it's true. He's got a cracking voice, always in tune, and a great compliment to Liam's voice, whether it's in the same set or in this playlist. So I really like this song. It's very heartfelt and tender. If I had a gun, I'd shoot a hole into the sun, and love would burn this city down for you. So yeah, love this. Let's move on. Next up, we've got The River. This is co-written with Andrew Wyatt, who also co-wrote Shallow for Lady Gaga.
If you're gonna work this out, change comes when the water falls. I've been waiting so long for you down by the river.
Dream On, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds.
Watching the wheels go round and round, serene in the air, 'cause I love you, lady. Dreamer was heard songbird singing, shout it out for me, shout it out for me, so come on now.
The next Liam song is Paper Crown. This is soft, it's stripped down, vulnerable, and let's have a look at the video because it's pretty cool. So I'm loving this character passing the lyrics from one to another all the way through the song. Did Liam say that this was a female version of him and that he thought he looked pretty cool, or is that just a rumour? Anyway, it's a really nice song, those kind of cyclical lyrics, introspective. I think it's a great track. Liam's really channeling John Lennon here, I feel, acoustic and delicate with a haunting edge. The song's about ego, loss and regret. A standout tune really, for showing a side of Liam that people don't always expect. Next up we've got a song called Chinatown by Liam. This is a dreamy psychedelic song produced by Dan Grech Margut, if I say his name correctly. I've probably butchered that. And yeah, this is a great opening line. The cops are taking over while everyone's in yoga. It's just so much fun. The doubled vocals are very Lennon as well. It's something John Lennon used to do a lot. And the video shot in London includes tributes to victims of the Manchester bombing, adding really a poignant edge. All right, next up we've got In the Heat of the Moment by Noel. This first single from the Chasing Yesterday album in 2015. It's built on a repeated na 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 na, inspired by astronaut Frank Borman, apparently, seeing Earth from space. Noel called it dumb rock and roll, and okay, maybe, but it really works. It's a great tune.
People, all people, so many people, and they walk hand in hands through their shite life.
Now That I Found You by Liam. So this is about the lovely Molly, as he says, on the MTV Unplugged track. Let's have a quick listen. This one's sweet, written for his daughter Molly, who he met as a teenager, produced by Greg Kurstin again. It's a bright, jangly song, really full of joy. You can feel the love for his children here. He premiered this song as Annie Mac's hottest record on BBC Radio 1. It's really catchy, heartfelt. Now That I Found You, the sun shines every day. Next song here is Dead to the World by Noel. This is such a cracking song. I think my favourite on this whole playlist. Noel says this is his best song that he's ever written, and he might be right. I tend to agree. It's amazing. It's from the Council Skies album, very recent, 2023. It's slow, lush, there's lots of layers and suspended chords, minor sevenths, slow harmonic rhythms. It's pretty technical actually. If I dare say, it reminds me of some Radiohead songs like How to Disappear Completely. Recorded at Abbey Road, just a lyrics video, that's all it needs. It's such a brilliant song, and I think it's something you can listen to over and over again. When I'm listening to this playlist back in the car or moving around or out for a jog or walking the dog, this is something that I put on repeat sometimes, so please give it some time.
I can lend you a dream till we meet again. I'm dead to the world. I don't know where I've been, and if you say so, I'll bend over backwards for love.
Next up we've got All You're Dreaming Of by Liam. Don't you love this brass band intro? Reminds me of a Sheffield Miners band.
while the morning waits with a field of stars to keep the dark at bay, and take your spotlight underneath the moon. Sometimes a miracle is all that can carry you. Oh, what are you dreaming of? Is it that kind of love that'll be there when...
Alright, this was a Christmas ballad, but it's a classy one. It's written during lockdown with all the proceeds going to Action for Children. Feels very nostalgic and perfect for a pandemic holiday tune. Yeah, Liam's doing really well with these ballads. I know that, you know, in the 90s and the early 2000s it was just about banging out rock tunes, but working with these co-writers in his solo career, he's managed his voice very well, and I think that he's handling these ballads perfectly. But the last song here, You Know We Can't Go Back, the perfect closer to this playlist, I feel. It's about youth, memory, and the past you can't revisit. But we'll get to do that this summer. So that is the full playlist for the best of the Gallaghers as far as I see it. I'm just a fan, so you will have your own opinions. Let me know what you think, what should be in there, what should be left out.
You know, what do you sound about me being 29 and very good looking?
And let me know what you think's going to happen next. Are they going to record new material as a band? Who knows? They're probably both writing tunes, so that could happen. Or are they just going to keep it together for a bunch of shows and call it a day and say that was a great memory and we take it with us? Let's see. I recommend, if you enjoyed this video, check out James Hargreaves. He's quite an Oasis aficionado. He's really into all of the backstory of the albums, how things got made. And if you are into music and discovering new music, I also write and record and put stuff out from time to time, so you can have a look on raygibson.com. And this video is sponsored by absolutely no one. It's just me. So give us a like, and if you feel like it, do a subscribe as well and share it with someone who will appreciate it. And I hope that you have a great summer ahead. I hope you get to follow the shows, and I hope they stay together for the entirety of the planned tour. Let's see. You never quite know, which is what makes this so exciting. And big love, everybody, and see you soon.